Tinnitus. Man, I can't see a dang thing. Oh, there we go.
Gentlemen.
How are you guys?
Doing well.
I remember those that photo shoot, if you want to call it that. That's Ben. You may not know, but that was my the apartment that I had for about 6 years in Salt Lake City. Little tiny place. I think 585 square feet, something like that.
I love that apartment.
I did too.
It's cool that you have a water fountain.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you wearing oversized clothes? Is that you just wearing a big jacket, or is that like an intentional?
It was the style back then.
Yeah, I was definitely one of those structure Old Navy, like super. I remember when me and Kat started dating. One of the first things, once we were comfortable, she said, "Your clothes are too big. Like, why do you wear?" She said, "Hold out your shirt," and I would like hold it out, and she's like, "That's not your size." Like, she made a point to say that.
Oh, I went through the same thing with Laura. I kept buying clothes that were baggy, and now the shirts that I buy are small, like sweaters, small.
That's crazy.
The whole time I had just oversized clothes.
It's just crazy because I think of you and me as the exact same size, and I can never wear a small T-shirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have the torso of a child.
I mean, Jim, yours fit well. Brian, it really stands out. I don't know if it would have stood out to me then, because it was definitely more. That
jacket I have though, Ben, was baggy. The shoulders were like that.
I guess so. I'm just comparing it.
You just can't tell.
Because Brian looks wide. He looks a lot wider than he is.
Especially my jeans. I would buy jeans.
Yeah.
He bought those at Wide Body.
I remember one thing about this apartment that it was kind of weird. Didn't you have like some weird like box on the wall for like?
Yep. It's a swamp cooler. They're common here in Salt Lake instead of air conditioners in the wall because of the dry climate. Or something like that.
Weird.
I don't know. It didn't really work too well. I don't think I ever used it. Yeah. And the little galley kitchen off to Brian's left there, if you remember,
beyond the water fountain,
painted like a sky to look like a sky, and there was a scene on one of the walls making it look like you were looking over a vineyard or something, and the cabinets were peach. It was crazy. But there was all kinds of really nice woodwork in the apartment too. You could tell the window frame there. And the building is called the Hollywood Condominiums.
Oh, I remember you mentioning that before.
Yeah. The building is over 100 years old. It's on the National Historic Register. It was the first cinder block building in Salt Lake City.
Nice.
It used to be a like a motel. So there's an area in the living room. It's now a bench, but there used to be a Murphy bed there. They took it out and made a bench.
Very cool. What floor were you on, and what could you see out of that window?
Second floor. It was just like 2 blocks right outside of downtown. Most people would consider it downtown. It's technically not, but I could kind of look. I had a view of 2 really old church cathedrals, and I could look up the hill buildings, and I think I could see part of downtown if I kind of looked. If I went out to the balcony, there's a balcony just outside of my.
You had your own balcony.
Not my own. It was shared.
Okay.
You had to walk out to the hallway
Gotcha.
and out to the balcony. You could definitely see downtown.
That's cool. Your own balcony would cost an arm and a leg, probably.
Oh yeah, arm and leg for sure.
Yeah.
You guys think Santa ever gets sick of this? It's always in the way. It's always like bumping your face.
Yeah.
It would cost him an arm and a leg though to revise that hat.
Sure.
Mhm.
You can't wear it back either. That'd be weird.
No, yeah,
Yeah, you gotta wear it. Yeah.
it's totally weird.
Yeah. That might be how do elves wear those?
No, they wear the gnome-like hats, right?
Yeah, like
Okay.
one of these.
The pokey ones.
Right.
Hey,
And I
Ben,
tell you what, those cost an arm and a leg. People
They
don't
do.
realize that. They
Right,
don't-
right.
No.
hey Ben, do this.
Sure. Just like this.
Am I doing it right?
Not like this, but
This is nice.
Yeah.
welcome to Balto Review
3,
10.
Welcome to episode 10.
Working
2,
out with the guys.
1.
2.
I'm feeling that. Just that little bit. Like
Yeah.
my biceps are like height.
You got to curve down. When you do that, you got to curve the fists down.
That's old school.
Old school.
They
Yeah.
don't do the curved fists as much anymore.
Yeah.
That's like from those pictures with the guy on the beach and the
You
one.
could really see his
one-
biceps.
Yeah, he always curved the fists.
Yeah.
And he always seemed to have like a oversized dumbbell. I guess it wasn't oversized, but what is that?
It was just right. The fist curve.
Or in the barbell curve too, didn't it? Kind of like
If it was, the weights were really heavy, sure.
Yeah. Especially in cartoons.
Mhm, mhm.
this is exercise number 2.
This one?
It's like working this right here.
Yeah.
You got to get the breathing on.
Yeah, I can't do too much of that. I'm not.
I'm worn
not there
out.
yet.
Yeah. Did you guys have a good Christmas?
I'm spent. You guys mind if I leave?
Yeah,
You have a good
Christmas
Christmas?
is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah,
You have a good
Christmas
Christmas?
is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah,
You have a good
Christmas is
Christmas?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah,
You have a good
Christmas is
Christmas?
good.
You
Yeah,
have a good
Christmas is
Christmas?
good.
You
Yeah,
have a good
Christmas is
Christmas?
good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah,
You have a good
Christmas is
Christmas?
good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah,
You have a good
Christmas is
Christmas?
good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah,
You have a good
Christmas is
Christmas?
good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah,
You have a good
Christmas is
Christmas?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have a good
Christmas is
Christmas?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have a good
Christmas is
Christmas?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone out there.
Yeah. Was it white?
Not here. First time in 7 Christmases that we haven't had a white Christmas.
Ah, it was white in Nitro.
Was it?
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
confirm
yeah,
that. Yeah. Yeah.
They
I
got
think
a big
it snowed
jump,
that
huh?
morning. Yeah. Brian,
Yeah.
did you have white Christmas?
Wet. We had a wet.
Wet one?
Christmas.
Okay.
We had a white earlier in the week.
You had some of that storm.
Yeah, we got like a foot of snow. It was fun for a while, and then the wet came, and my backyard just was like a mud pit. And then tonight or last night, it got down to like 20. Today's high is like 29. It's all just frozen.
Did you have that mud pit cleaned up?
What just froze over?
Oh, okay. It would have cost an arm and a leg to have that cleaned up, though.
Oh my god! I don't
Yeah.
even think about it.
Do you guys
Snow-
have a sled?
Oh yeah, we got sleds.
Cool.
We don't.
We took them sledding one day over at the school, at the elementary school. They have a huge hill that kind of aims towards the parking lot, but there's a little lip. So,
Oh, so you can like a ramp?
well, you don't go that far.
It's
But-
not a ramp.
You go up to it, but I was worried, like with my size, that I might full steam into that lip and wind up hurting myself.
Oh, it's a lip.
It's a lip.
It's not a ramp.
So yeah, my wife made fun of me because I was afraid to go from the very top. Meanwhile, my 5-year-old is trucking up there and going down and spinning and
Right.
falling off. I'm like, I'm at that age now where you take like one of those little spin and falls and you got like one of the ligaments or something is out of whack. And then you got to have physical therapy and paranoid trips to the doctor. And then, they want to do tests. And then they tell you, well, you could have surgery on that, or you could just let it go and deal with the fact that you're getting old.
Right.
So I don't want to do that.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right.
I feel like we could have a whole show on riding our lake.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, we should. Sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I want to walk that path.
What's on the show agenda today, guys?
Yeah.
New Jimmy phone, right?
Yep.
Always.
I spent an arm and a leg on the production on that.
Oh, I can
I
imagine.
bet you.
And we maybe have a special guest. Where is he coming? I'm waiting to hear from our production team if Samuel Barbershop is going to join us later or sooner or later.
Brand new artist, right?
Yep. And we have some, I think like 2 or 3 music videos that he sent that we're going to play. And we also have, that's it. That's basically it. We got a Jimmy phone and we have some Samuel Barbershop.
Cool. Should we cue up Jimmy phone? I like the new one.
Yeah, we got to watch it.
All right, right on. Here we
Let's
go.
do it.
A twin din diddle diddle dee. A twin din diddle 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 dee. Baby maggots sprawling in and out of diarrhea poop. Diarrhea poop. Electronic robot. I am a friendly robot. Merle Haggard. A Jimmy Carter. Your butt is full of poop. I said swimming in pink I want a bucket of cakes. I'm sitting in a bubble bath, not caring what the world might be thinking. Sipping on some homemade vodka and eating some crunchy Cheetos. I'm sitting in a bubble bath, not caring if Bigfoot has a wife or not. Sipping on some homemade vodka and eating some yummy crunchy Cheetos. Yes, I'm sitting in a bubble bath, not caring what the world might be thinking. You and me had a chance, now I'm sitting here in a bubble bath. Truth number 1, I am a sex god. Truth number 2, the final truth, I am, in fact, a sex god. Ha ha ha!
Is that the end?
Yeah. Is that Samuel Barbershop just popped in?
Yeah, that's me. Do I need to turn my camera on?
We prefer it if you can.
How can I do that?
We
I
got
do
you.
it
Hold
like
on.
this. You cannot access
Now you
because the host
can.
has not.
Yeah, the host always stops the video.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Oh, yes.
Welcome, Samuel Barbershop.
Well, hi there. How are you?
Are you
Thanks for
driving
having
right
me on
now?
your show. No, Tessa's driving.
Hey, Tessa.
He says hello.
Merry Christmas.
Do you
Merry
go by?
Christmas to you.
Do people
How are
call
you guys?
Sam?
Great.
You look good. You need a haircut.
Is it Sam or Samuel?
Samuel Barbershop. Samuel Barbershop.
Cool.
Wow, I like those colors. What
I
are you
like that
doing?
mustache.
Yeah, you like that? I just started growing it. This is my third or fourth mustache throughout the COVID period.
And you obviously did it yourself, right? Being Samuel Barbershop.
I had a little help. I had to go and have somebody trim it up for me around the edges because my razor was a little dull and I didn't have the proper equipment to fix it. So I had it professionally done.
I bet that cost you an arm and a leg.
A couple dollars. Yeah, it was about $10, I think.
Hey, we were just getting ready to watch your performance. Do you want to hang on, watch it with us?
Sure. Why not? What performance? Which one are you going to show?
We're showing them all, buddy.
Well, I've been really working hard on them. I can't wait to see.
First, though, let's introduce the sponsor, should we? We don't know about you, but at the Balto Revue and Nitro Field House, we just want to live like it's 2019, before the pandemic began. That includes enjoying our favorite all-you-can-eat buffets. But they're either closed or have silly rules like not allowing competitive tongs. But the Open Wagon Food Trough has changed the game. They are wide open and have no rules. Homemade pies are their signature, and we are thrilled to have them as our new sponsor. Let's hear from them now. Don't put the cart before the horse. Oh, of course not. Don't put the cart before the horse. At the Open Wagon Food Trough, you'll want to start with our homemade pies, but then you'll miss out on the all-you-can-eat prime rib, Thanksgiving-style turkey, and Christmas ham. So we'll remind you, don't put the cart before the horse. Oh, of course not. Don't put the cart before the horse. According to the FDA, in this context, there is no difference between horse and hearse.
Oh, goodbye, my Coney Island baby. Farewell, my own true love, honey. I'm gonna go away and leave you. Never to leave you any. Never gonna leave you any. I'm gonna go away and leave. George Bailey, George Bailey, George Bailey, George Bailey. Silent night, holy night, home is home, home is right round the virgin mother's child. Holy innocent, tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace.
Oh, when the saints,
go marching in,
go marching in. Oh, when the saints,
go marching in.
Oh, I want
to be in the number.
When
the saints go marching
in. Oh, when the saints,
Those harmonies.
That.
You guys are great.
Well, you know, it's interesting that you mentioned the harmonies because that was one of the main things that we've been trying to really get through in our music is, you know, innovation with harmonies. And, you know, a lot of what you heard is reminiscent of some of the famous barbershop quartets of the 1950s and 60s.
Yes.
Particularly there was one you might have heard of called the Sunshine Barbershop Quartet. They were based in Lockheed, California. And they did harmonic things that were unparalleled at the time. And then you had other groups like the Close Cut Quartet. I think they were based out of Dallas, Fort Worth, possibly, and they did rhythmic things that were different. So the performance you heard was kind of a combination of the two of those, like an extension.
Well, speaking of rhythmic elements, you have a background as a drummer, right? So that really plays into this barbershop quartet.
Yeah, but I'm not really here to talk about that.
Okay.
Sorry. But I can talk about it if you want to.
No.
What were the rules when you first formed this barbershop?
Well, that's interesting you asked that because I was in a series of different quartets through the early 80s through maybe about 1997, all of which ended up in dissolving because of various reasons. Some of my musical ideas were maybe a little bit too domineering for some of the other members, and I got to where I could not really perform with anybody, and I found that my music was so demanding that it required that I execute them all on my own. So I don't know if that. I think a lot of ways they were intimidated by my not only my intonation, perfection. We were experimenting with quarter tones and some really things that haven't really been done in barbershop quartet to this date. And I just think that was why I ended up having to coming up with my new band, or I'm sorry, my new quartet, which I've called the Samuel Barbershop Quartet. It's really an extension of a group that ended in about 1998, and that quartet was named Razor Violation.
Oh, nice. That sounds like a close cut.
Yeah, it's close cut. Yeah. So, anyways, that brings us up to the present, and right now we're working on a bunch of new arrangements. Hopefully, they'll be out sometime in the year 2021.
Well, the production of these videos looks like it costs you an arm and a leg.
Very, very expensive. Cost about $700 per video.
Whoa.
Because we not only have state-of-the-art camera crew, but we have sound, we have lighting, we have gaffers, we've got the makeup crew, and then there's a whole staff of people that are responsible for our food. And we had to contract myself. Of course, I performed all of those parts, but I had to go through central casting to get permission to do all of those parts myself. But in the end, it's nice because I get to collect a fee for each one of those parts.
Great.
So that's nice.
Yeah. Do you mind talking a little bit about your fallout with your former bandmate Crusoons?
Cruising? Oh yeah. Oh boy, that was rough. Yeah, there was a lot of speculation that something might have been wrong, and it was really, really bad news. And I mean, this was really, really bad. In fact, I think it was Russell Pitts, who was the high tenor singer, who had an incredibly high range, but was a very, very small guy, had issues with somebody that was on the catering staff at the last event that we performed in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And that led to a whole string of misfortunate communications, so to speak. Communications.
Yeah, right.
And that ultimately led to some really awful things happening, and there were some allegations, but nobody really knows exactly how bad they were. But I'm going to tell you, they were so bad, in fact, that there was an excommunication issue with one of the churches that was involved, and the county law got involved, and there was a summons, and it led to a court date, and I mean, it was really bad.
I hate court dates.
is there any truth to that rumor of you and Crew Soons being naked and duct taped together behind that Popeye's chicken?
But we're not going to say much about that because I'm kind of under contract. There's an indie film in production right now that
All right.
I'm
I
kind of
think
not at liberty to speak.
we can say that's a big yes.
I'm not at liberty to speak about that, but the truth will come out soon enough.
You don't pay enough for that story.
Yeah, unfortunately, but I'm not here to talk about that. I'd prefer to stick to what we agreed on in our contract.
Absolutely.
So you definitely don't want to talk about the drooming.
That's really not in my wheelhouse at this moment.
Okay.
That's a past career. I'd prefer not to dwell on that.
Okay. We'll have to leave that alone then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, it's just because of contract.
Okay.
I'm not at liberty to speak about the drooming. The
Okay.
drooming is something that I hold very sacred to my heart, and it's something that I don't feel that it would be right to speak about that against contract.
Right.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What makes sense?
Well, I just want to thank you, Mr. Barbershop, for coming on our show. We really enjoyed talking to you, and we liked your performance. I hope you'll come back.
I'd love to come back, but I certainly will not discuss any drooming.
Okay.
Okay. Must we dwell now on the drooming?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes next time.
It seems to me that we're dwelling on the drooming now. That you're actually talking about it.
Let's save it for next show, and we'll only do the drooming.
Now that we can discuss that with my attorney, and we might get a release on that. See, because that name is trademarked. I'm not allowed to talk about that. Drooming, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a copyright infringement.
Well, do we need to cut this part of the show then?
Maybe.
No, you can leave it in there, but from now on, if you would just disclose that we're going to talk about drooming beforehand in the contract, I would really appreciate it.
Okay.
Sure.
And then maybe we can do something about the drooming.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Sure.
Love it.
Sure.
Love it. Love you. Love all of you. Love all of it. I love everybody.
As much as I'd love to droom in the morning and at night before I go to sleep.
You want to know something about the drooming, though?
What?
I feel like I can say something. It's not really, it's kind of like grooming with rhythm.
Yes. Yeah.
So, I'm considering another facet of my career with the Samuel Barbershop, and I'm going to have a percussion ensemble, but it's going to be a drooming ensemble.
Mm.
Oh, I like that.
And we're going to do that while we work on our customers.
Well, I like where this conversation has led us.
Yeah.
That's a revelation.
You like that?
That's a revelation.
It's really an idea that hasn't been considered up to this point in in the lineage of barbershop quartet
in the
music.
history of music. You can say.
Well, yeah, that too. Yeah.
Well, that was cool, man. I mean, I think we should definitely do another one of these.
Yeah, for sure. I would love to come back anytime.
Tomorrow? Let's do it again tomorrow.
Sure. Tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Well, what I'm thinking is that we've had this Christmas special, and it was perfect that you brought us some Christmas music with your quartet. I think we should have a New Year's episode as well.
That sounds great. I'll put it down on my calendar.
Perfect.
If you just let me know when you would like to do it, I'll make sure to clear my calendar for that.
Yeah, because we know you're busy with the quartet.
Well, I value these opportunities, though. I want you to know that from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate your willingness to expose my music on your show. And so any time that I get an opportunity to discuss it with you guys is to be considered a very important opportunity.
Great. And I just heard from our new sponsor, the Open Wagon Food Trough. They have agreed to cater all of your events going forward.
Fantastic. Oh,
yeah,
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Oh, that is such great news. I'm very happy to hear this.
Yeah. And again, they have no rules.
Do they serve hot dogs?
They have everything. But like we said, they are known for their homemade pies.
Do they have a hot dog soup on their menu?
Yes.
Can we get hot dog soup, please?
Yeah, I'll let them know.
And I'd like hot dog, the juice. I'd like to have it formed into ice, like ice, like those little ice cream icicle things that you can pour different flavors in. I'd like to have it a hot dog theme.
Okay. Yeah, they're great at themes. They love themes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can they make a hot dog cake?
A pie, definitely pie.
I like pie.
What's
Looking good.
Balto exclamation point has just taken his shirt off.
Oh, wow. Let's see that. Let's get a look at that.
It's hot. The heat is cranking down here. I can't take it. Santa hat is just making me sweat.
You have to change the
Yes.
meaning of the show now.
Wow. You're looking good, Brian. Should I
I've been
take my
working
shirt
out.
off?
Yeah, do it right now.
Should I take my shirt off?
Do it.
Here, somebody hold this.
Do it.
Should I really take it off?
Yeah, take it off. Come on.
I can't do it. I'm in the car. Unfortunately,
okay.
it's going to be a little bit difficult.
I'm pretty sure I could take my shirt off in a car.
Okay, I'll try. You want me
If
to take
you-
my pants off?
If you really wanted to, you could take it off.
You take my pants off?
It would be some work.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it my level best. Okay. I can't do it. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Oh
We got
yeah,
layers on.
Way better.
that feels
right?
better. Now we can really do this.
You got to
All right, here we go.
You gotta
Oh, that's
curl
so much better.
like it's 1955.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get it.
That's what it's about. Nobody does this on their shows.
No, not nowadays, at least.
They used to. Then HR
They
took
used
care
to
of it.
all the time.
Oh lordy. Well, I think we have 4 people here. One person still has their shirt on.
Yeah, Ben Jan's the narrator. I don't think he's allowed to do it.
I don't think Ben goes there. He's a never nude.
Let's tricep.
Yeah, that's looking good. Have you been training?
Oh yeah.
Show him your
Six-pack.
show him your bicep.
What are you doing? What are you working on? What are you doing? Like, what kind of exercises?
We do a lot
Just
of
daily
that.
grooming.
Drooming? Yeah, you like to droom?
Yeah.
Look, the people that are driving next to us are looking at us now.
Of course they are. They see Samuel Barbershop in my car. Everybody's gonna look.
Samuel Barbershop. Ah. Yeah, that's good. Hey, Balto exclamation point.
Yes, sir.
What is that keyboard you have behind you over there?
It's
Can you play us a ditty?
a Korg analog.
Can you give us
mono
a sample?
Nah, it's not plugged in.
Dang.
That's a lame excuse.
Hey, what is that watch you have on?
Me?
I saw your watch. Yeah. What's that watch?
Oh, it's just a basic Timex Indiglo watch I've had for like 15 years.
I like that watch.
I like it too. I like how basic it is.
That
Hey,
must
what's
have
in that
cost you
closet
an arm and
behind
a
you?
leg.
Oh,
What's in the closet behind you?
just a bunch of junk. Craft supplies,
Craft supplies? Oh yeah.
Rapid
Those are nice craft supplies you have in there. All right. Well, there you go. Oh, that's cool. I like that sound. You sound great.
Cool. What
Yeah.
else can we talk
All right.
about?
All right. Well, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to you.
And thanks
What
for
happened?
this appearance today. We did not expect it. It has made the Christmas special all the better.
Well, thanks for having me. It really means a lot.
Welcome. Anytime.
Yeah, let's do it again soon.
Yeah, maybe for the New Year's special.
Yeah, I think I'd be down for that. Let's do it.
Awesome.
Yeah, cool. Am I supposed to stay on the line or do I hang up?
Oh, get out of here, man. Put a shirt on. Jesus.
Leave.
All right. Hey,
It's a
guys, love
family
you all.
show.
Behave
Love you.
yourselves.
Thanks, Mr.
Take care.
Barbershop.
You got it. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow. Well, that was special.
That went in several different ways. We were not expecting. That's
Yeah.
good.
You think you're going to have on a trombonist, and then you get a full barbershop quartet.
Yeah. Who has a background in grooming.
He should release instrumental versions of those songs.
He
Totally.
should.
Yeah, I'd like to hear that.
Yes.
Well, that was a great show, guys.
Was.
I think we're just
Yeah.
about out of time.
And we'll talk about this New Year's special.
I'll be doing it from my bed. Theme song.
I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. I am sleepy. I am sleepy.
Now we got a little chemistry going. This show's going down in tubes.
I definitely have to click the Not for Kids box.